like to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, and Kakadash.
Double honors to our apostles, honors to our bishops, honors to the elders, and honors to the Akim that push the truth out of sincerity week in and week out, and the ones that listen, all right, to keep the laws to the best of their ability, all right?
Yeah.
So, we the Hebrew Israelites, we commanded by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that's who the world calls God and Jesus Christ, to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom and the return of our Lord. We commanded to do this. And that's our job. That's our main job. Alright? Because we're in this age of rulership. And Esau, he's ruling this age right now. Who is Esau? You Caucasians. You so-called white people. Y'all the physical counterpart of Satan in the world, because the earth was given into your hands. The earth, oh yeah, I was talking to the camera. The earth was given into your hands. All right? And how the Lord allowed it. I don't want to shift off, but yeah.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that had been before me and before thee of old prophesied against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
It says the prophets of old. So the prophets of old, they prophesied against those kingdoms. And so right now, we're at the end of this age of rulership. We're the prophets. We out now prophesying? Yes. Against many kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. In America, under the rule of the so-called white man, this is a kingdom of war, evil, and pestilence. Yes, America is a kingdom of war, evil, and pestilence. They got their soldiers out policing the world. They got their snipers out, dropping bodies, man. All for the so-called freedoms over here, but y'all taking resources. War, evil, and pestilence. That's what this kingdom, America's about. War, evil, and pestilence. Y'all all out in other countries, policing those countries, stirring up wars, and pushing diseases, man, out.
Second Ezra 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that are in the latter time.
This is the latter times. We are in the latter times. Many great miseries. Famine, disease, pestilence, death. You got it?
For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Shall dwell in the world. So there's going to be many great miseries here in America and throughout the earth, man. Because why? It's the Lord's judgment. So you're gonna see natural disasters, earthquakes, tornadoes. And them things mainly happen around a lot of idol worship.
It says, in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Yeah, so that pride comes before a fall. God hates pride. And all these people are very proud, man. They're very proud, and they got a false sense of security, man. And that pride alone is going to lead to your destruction. And first, the destruction of this place, infrastructure, the economy. All that's going to fall before your eyes. And then you may die. All right? Because all these people are proud, man. I did this. I built myself up. I have this. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm gonna live my life, then I'm gonna find God. Well, you don't know how long you're going to live. You don't know how long your health is going to last. You don't know these things. All these are unknown variables. And you don't stop pride, man.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
So that pride leads to your destruction. That pride goes forth is first, and then after that, the judgment. All right? There was a lot of proud people in the two towers that went down some years back. There was a lot of proud people. A lot of high-paying jobs, careers. You had a lot of offices and things going on in that building. They had plans for what they're going to do right now during this time. But the Lord put that on switch. Pride. Your military, your armed forces, they're real proud. Your police force, they're real proud. Through their weapons and their numbers and their toys, they think that they're unstoppable. You got it?
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 15. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy.
So your calamity gonna come suddenly. That's how the Lord does his judgment. It's quick, it's abrupt, it's unexpected. That's how these people are proud, and they're gonna die in their pride. You know? So they was the only people walking by, they was here to hear that. You got it?
Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. These 6 things doeth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look.
A proud look. You walk through with the neck up like this, like everything is beneath you. You moving around like you're the most high. How about Shemashai hates that? God hates that. The Lord hates that. They don't like pride. Earth and ashes. Feel like the grasshopper. Got it?
These 6 things.
So it's 6 things the Lord hates, and the 7th is an abomination. The 7th is completion.
These 6 things doeth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue.
Liars. The Lord hates liars. That brings mischief and chaos. Lies. The Lord don't like liars. Because that does bring about false accusers. Get people jammed up. All that leads, a lie leads into many other things, man.
A lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood.
Shedding of innocent blood. 2/3 of our people, majority gangbangers, they shed innocent blood. Police, America, military.
Hands that shed innocent blood.
So poor white man starting with the leaves.
And heart that deviseth wicked imaginations.
A mind that devises wicked imaginations, because they put those in the play. They scheme and they put it to play. They put it to use. It's calculated mischief.
It says, and heart that deviseth wicked imagination.
The heart meaning the mind. Because your regular heart, all it does is pump oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. So it's not talking about that organ, it's talking about the mind. Got it?
Feet that be swift in running to mischief.
Mischief, always in the mix of things.
Yeah.
In that midst of action. being nosy or into things, starting trouble, quick to go do something that's unlawful in people's business, running to be a part of the action. You're just busy in the mischief instead of minding your business and doing what's right. That gossiping and things too, and telling things, and not minding your business in this. It's not even in righteousness, it's tattletale. That's
Gossip.
all a part of it.
Yeah,
That gossip. Galloping gossip.
And America thrives off of gossip.
Yep.
It thrives. It breeds gossip. With radio shows, social media, shade room, baller alert. That's all gossip. Rumor report. It's all gossip.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, when your name is always in the middle of something.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of shit going on, and your name is always popping up. So it says, "And heart that devises of wicked imagination, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness."
False witness. You lying, making up things, man, and telling something that's not true.
A false witness that speaketh lies.
Speak the lies, because that gets people jammed up. You know? It causes problems. Lord hates that. That's why it's mentioned.
And he that soweth discord among brethren.
You got people feuding, brothers feuding, and the chaos and things like that. When we gotta be like one body and flowing. But you causing chaotic situations and scenarios. This is all disorder. It's wicked.
My son, keep thy father's commandment, and forsake not the law of thy mother.
Yeah, don't forsake the law of your mother or your father, your parents. Got it?
Bind them continually upon thy heart, and tie them about thy neck.
All right, so that's going to be how you conduct yourself in these laws, man, like an ornament. They on you. They're like spiritually tattooed in you. So this guides you in your day-to-day activities. This keeps you out of trouble. This keeps you out of things you're not involved with. You're watching what's going on, but you're not a part of it. You know your surroundings, but you're not in the midst. This is what keeps you safe. I mean, because now you shielded. Now the Lord is shielding you from things, man, because you're not involved. You know? You're not involved. Yeah, you're not involved. You're not in the mix, man. A lot of our people get jammed up in the situations because they're in the mix of things. And this part in America is in everyone's business always. Always in other nations' business. And that's why the nations are angry. And that's why this place will be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. One of the reasons. Why? Because America is a nosy harlot that doesn't keep at home. And who runs America? Caucasians. Starting with the elites on down to lesser entrepreneurs, man. On down to the ones that take their marching orders. Alright? The nations are angry. So and your wrath is about to be near. So Kuwait man's wrath. 2/3 of the nation of Israel's wrath. All the Lord's enemies. Alright? Yep. So,
Busy as the bunch. chapter 5 and verse 7 says, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord."
Make no tarrying, so don't waste time. Don't put off returning to the Lord. How you returning to the Lord? By studying, acquiring of the prophets, by the videos, watching the videos coming out the camp. Trying to rehearse the righteous acts to the best of your ability.
Would not offer day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the
Yeah,
Lord
you
come
can't
forth.
say, my New Year's resolution, in a couple of months I'm gonna do this. You don't know. You don't know if you make it through the day, through the next couple of minutes.
Yeah,
You know?
It says, "For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security those shall be destroyed."
Yeah, so when you think you stable or whatever, that's a false sense of confidence, man. You're not safe. You're not saved and you're not safe. You gotta be in constant fear. How about you shot?
It said, "And perish in the day of vengeance."
Perishing the Lord's vengeance. So you're not supposed to tarry. You're not supposed to tarry and say, yo, tomorrow or this or that. Because you don't know if you're gonna make it to tomorrow. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen to you at any moment. So there's no such thing as a New Year's resolution and this and that. That's foolish. New Year's resolution, and then you die in that year. Then in the beginning of the year, probably. It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
You know? But yeah, that pride is what's gonna put the lights out.
Finish?
You know?
I got one more. Just like, chapter 4.
Yeah, so we in a lot of times now, man. We in a lot of times. This new world order about to take place, where these FEMA troops gonna be in the neighborhoods. These troops. Got it.
Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
The day cometh that shall burn as an oven. That day, the day of the Lord's judgment. Ancient world oven meaning unregulated fire, man. Temperature. Thermonuclear destruction. Alright? That's the time we're in. We're in the nuclear age, man. Those warheads are going to be shot off. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care who's in the office. Alright? I don't care how successful you are, how the economy is, how strong the militaries are. Thermonuclear destruction is inevitable. You ain't voting your way out of that shit. You got it?
Behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud.
And all the proud shall be stubborn. All the proud, the Lord gonna burn that pride out of you. All that's gonna burn with you. The pride will actually start praying that time, please. Please, Lord, save me. You know, some people gonna try to run. Where are you running? What? Hiding under dust? Are you serious? Got it.
It says, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
All the proud, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. That stubble is talking about thermonuclear destruction, because that fire is going to evaporate you into ash, into sand particles. Nothing's going to escape that nuclear fire. Not even the air, the clouds, all the elements. They won't burn at the same temperature. Same time. Got it.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts.
That day that burn them up is thermonuclear destruction. That day of judgment. You know?
It says, that day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
So you ain't gonna see the Statue of Liberty arm sticking up. Everything in America within this 5,000 square miles will be a desert, including the water around it, man, gonna dry up. That's why you're not gonna know what Texas was. You ain't gonna know what New Jersey was. You're not gonna know what Rhode Island was. This whole place is gonna be a desert from thermonuclear destruction. Because it's the Lord's judgment in the sense of reach up to heaven. Or a lot of witchcraft happens here on a day-to-day basis. There's a lot of witchcraft that happens in the courts, man. Yeah, the judges, they're priests of Baal, man. They wear that black robe. They cursing you with debt or prison. And then there's a money racket. You go behind the bench. The bench meaning bank. Money. It could be a river bank or whatever. It's a flow of commerce, man. Why? When someone go to jail, they making money off of it. Or someone's being sued. There's a transaction, a monetary transaction taking place. So they cursing you with debt, prison, or death.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 14. The great day of Yahweh is near. It is near and hasteth greatly.
And hasteth greatly. That the day of the Lord is near. Alright? Because this is thermonuclear destruction time that's going to take place. The land of Israel going to be nuked. The land of America going to be nuked. I don't care who's in office. I don't care what money you got, your savings. I don't care. All this place is going to be burned up. And it's not us. It's the Lord's judgment.
You should care whose love is Mr. Trump is doing good.
But he's doing good of the Lord by bringing about this new world order and this third world's war. So that's a good thing about him being in office. He's going to help kick things off. You know?
Donald Trump is doing the work of the Lord.
Yeah.
He's doing God's work.
Yeah, Trump is doing God's work. To bring about this new world order, this cashless society, and thermonuclear destruction. So it's a plus. We have good news. America's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction.
It says, the great day of Yahweh is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of Yahweh. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Mighty men. Gangsters, the police, the Air Force, the snipers. They got all those special training skills, man. They train the art of war. They gonna fold because you got a lot of them dudes that's proud, man, with that training. You know?
It says, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress.
Yeah, that's a day of wrath, trouble, and distress. Because where you gonna go for that thermonuclear destruction? All right, if it's not the elect or you not the 13 banking families, that's a day of distress. All right. Even the ones that's in the bunkers, they saying they're telling them mountains will fall on them. They're not actually saying fall on us. They're basically going there for protection. Because you got them nuclear fallout facilities in space. You got them in the mountains, in the rock. You know? I'm talking about the ones outside of the U.S. Because the ones in the inside of the U.S., Mount Wonder, S4, Area 51, that shit's out of here.
That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation.
Day of wasteness and desolation. It's something like, now what caused that wasteness and desolation? Thermonuclear warheads. It's not talking about no regular fires. It's a wasteness and desolation. What makes things desolate in this time? Nuclear missiles, weapons.
Some more small. It says, a day of wasteness and desolation.
Day of wasteness and desolation. You just brought out the Jeremiah 28 and 8, right? Where it was Jeremiah 28 and 8, right? Well, the prophets of old. Now the prophets talk about those old kingdoms. When the prophets be talking about this kingdom, and when the prophets be talking about the most sophisticated weapons of this time, all right? And what would that be? Thermonuclear. The thermonuclear weapons, that age, the nuclear age. So the prophets are talking about everything then. They will be talking about that now. And he's talking about the chariots of the Lord returning from God.
Yeah, they're talking about the future.
New World Order, yeah, all of that. It's a latter time. So we got to talk about latter time technology.
Just like Noah, he prophesied about the rain. Rain didn't even exist back then. He was speaking about things that didn't even exist in the planet Earth yet. So what do you think the prophets are going to be doing today? They're going to be telling you things that's going to happen that's not happening in the present time. But the chip is here. The New World Order system is here. Rome, the rebirth of Rome is here. The missiles is already created. So it's not far-fetched that it's these things. But we understand that the Lord blinded 2/3 of our people. The Lord blinded. He poured upon them the spirit of slumber. And he cast strong delusions before them. That's why the only thing they care about is materialistic shit, vanity, lust of the flesh, lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. That's the only thing they care about. That's why those things are going to be their demise. Anyway.
Remember that magazine they should have, that book, The Vanity Fair?
Vanity.
You know what I mean?
Jet Magazine, Ebony, Double XL, Source Magazine, all vanity. It says, a day of darkness and gloominess.
Day of darkness, no wisdom, understanding, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Your knowledge is not going to help you. Also, the sky going to be blotted out by what the world calls UFOs. The sky going to be, the light of the sky going to be blotted out because of the mushroom clouds from thermonuclear detonation of the warheads, nuclear warheads.
It says, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
Yeah, clouds and thick darkness. Mushroom clouds from nuclear weapons and also chariots and no wisdom, knowledge, wisdom, understanding to understand what's going on. No answers. No comfort from the things that's going on.
A day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities.
Against the fenced cities. All right, so look, your nuclear defense system is not going to help you. All right, those alarms gonna go off, but all that is it ain't gonna help.
And against the high towers.
It's a high tower, so look, the nuclear defense system's not gonna help against some supersonic missiles.
And I will bring distress upon men.
So there's going to be a lot of distress upon men because you got a lot of mighty men, a lot of men of war. They're going to be as women in that time, huh?
And I will bring distress upon men.
That's right. Now how about Shimmy Shah going to bring distress upon men? Because you ain't going to tell me all these soldiers, they're going to know their end. I was just looking at that. What's the dude he got dressed now? The sniper guy. He was like, yo, he thought him and his comrade thought that they was about to die. So they both had the grenades ready to blow themselves up and the enemy. You know what I mean? They signaled their radio to their partners that wasn't in the hot zone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they got relieved by a team that came in searching.
Yeah.
But yo, so you mean that they was scared that they was gonna get captured and beheaded? What more when they know that the nuclear missiles is here and there's nothing to be done about it? They're gonna shit themselves, man.
It says, I will bring distress upon men.
Will bring distress upon men. Listen to what these soldiers be saying, the so-called mighty men, when they was in situations where they were scared or whatever. Listen to your mighty men, listen to the ex-mighty, listen to Mike Tyson say he used to get them butterflies. So if that was just a fight, hand-in-hand combat, imagine when this thing happens. You know what I mean? Because people look like, nah, that can't happen. They're mortal men, you got it.
Because they have sinned against Yahweh.
Sinned against Yahweh. Yahweh shot. So that judgment is coming. They know playtime is open. You know? You remember what they said in that movie, Don't Look Up? At the end, he was like, yo, you know, we really had everything. They see how, you know how vain things are, like your career and everything. I know we want to do better, but it's really all vain. You know what I mean? Even though we like nice things, it's all vain. They see that it's over, destruction about to happen. He said, yo, Leonardo DiCaprio said, you know, we really had everything. Oxygen, the sun, how the Lord gives you everything.
Water, land.
Land, you know? It's sort of like heaven on earth. He said, we really did have everything. Got it. Got it.
It says, because they have sinned against Yahweh.
Sinned against Yahweh. Yahweh Shah, they sinned, and not only in this present, but in the past too. But we give it to this present. You got it.
And their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung.
As the dung. So you know, before that nuclear destruction, you got people laid out, bodies laid out in the street. No one took care for them, either bury or burn them. You're supposed to bury, burn them, or put them in a tomb. Isolate. They can't be in the air. That stuff. Some bodies, man, it cause more disease and illness. They gotta be burnt, buried, or put in the tomb. You know?
Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them.
Can't deliver you from this destruction. You can't bribe, pay off. When it's time to go, it's time to go, man. You got a lot of people with money or whatever, they gonna try to buy themselves out. That ain't destruction, man. Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, this ain't no 2012 bullshit. All right? Because you're a billionaire, you could buy your Willy Wonka golden ticket onto the ark. That's not how this is going to work. Like the brother said, the elites, they're going to escape. But the rest of you billionaires, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, y'all all going to be destroyed, man. Donald Trump. Y'all lesser luminaries. Y'all really ain't nothing in the scale of the ruling class families or the royal bloodlines of the planet Earth. Right? The elites. The Rothschilds ain't gonna let you in to their secret bunkers and shit like that. Or they hide out so they're bomb shelters. There ain't gonna be no magic ark that's gonna protect you from the Lord's destruction. I'm talking about you commoners. The scriptures speak about the elites being in the space stations and being in their bunkers.
They climb into heaven and dig into hell.
But guess what? That's the first recruits for slavery. As it is written, your kings shall be put in feathers of iron.
Yeah, you guys, you elites are tier 1 slaves. You're the first tier.
You're the number 1 draft pick.
You know what I mean?
Now you got Jake.
Yeah.
You know, he's the number 1 draft pick. The teams are scouting for him.
Yeah.
Well, the elites, you've been scouted by the Lord, right? And you are the number 1 draft pick for slavery. So back to Zephaniah 1:18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh's wrath.
When the Lord returns with chariots, it's over. Your gold can't save you, man. Your money, your gold cannot buy you out of this destruction, man. Your money is worthless. You can't bribe your Yahweh Shai. You can't bribe the angels. They're above all of that. You know what I mean? That's money. It's just gold and shit to them. That's worthless. That's mean nothing to them. That's for us. They're above that. They stand outside of that. They're in a whole different plane, man, of thinking. And you can't imagine. You know?
But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy.
What land? Process of elimination. What land gonna be devoured by the fire of his jealousy? America. Process of elimination. This is the most wickedest place on the planet. And it promotes other lands to be wicked and protect other lands so they can indulge in their wickedness. So that's why this American sanction can be destroyed. The judges, look, man, this place is it's out of here, man. You know what I mean? It's out of here.
But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy.
But the whole land, one whole, gonna be destroyed.
For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
A speedy riddance. What will make a speedy riddance of every soul in America, every living soul in America? What will make a speedy riddance of all these American citizens right here in America? Thermonuclear destruction. 200 million warheads will make a speedy riddance of all America's population and all the visitors coming over here, all the sightseers, all the people over here. Speedy riddance. That gotta put on a thinking cap. Yo, what would cause that?
Yeah.
When they reading this, what would cause a speedy riddance in the whole land? Thermonuclear destruction.
Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12, it says, therefore, rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
Yeah, we rejoicing. We know that the Yahweh Shem Yahshua, Lord, will going to deliver us and destroy this place. Also, you Caucasians, y'all better enjoy your last moments while y'all have them. This is it. It's a lot of days. This is your heaven, and it's about to be dissolved. You know? If you're a Caucasian, keep doing wickedness. If you're a sellout, cool-ass nigga, keep being a sellout, cool-ass nigga. Because you're going to die right along with the so-called white man. So if you want to still be a coon in this time, go ahead. Cool yourself to death.
Cool yourself to death.
You're cool, man. Do it.
So rejoice, ye heavens. So therefore, rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
Destruction to the inhabitants of the earth. Because you're the elect. Done.
And to the sea.
And to the earth and the sea, meaning people. And land. You got it.
It says, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath.
This the deceiver has come down to you having great wrath. The elites going to send their mercenaries and their military during the time of martial law. That's what it's talking about.
Why Maria looked like she wanted us to close with her?
Because they're trained to take orders. That's what they do. Some of them are so much brainwashed with this military shit, they might order them and put the gun in themselves and they'll do it. A lot of these soldiers are trained that well, man, where they just know to follow orders.
Brainwashed.
Yeah.
MK Ultra.
Yeah,
That exists too.
you got it.
It says, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth he has but a short time.
These elites, these 13 banking families, and less luminaries, but I'm talking about the 13 banking families that run the world, they know they got a short time. So they trying to salvage and get their new world order quick. Because they know that their rulership is almost over. So when I say they got a short time, they also trying to offset prophecy too and bring this thing about. Alright? Okay.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 1.
Yeah, so
And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried with a mighty and strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, it has become the habitation of devils.
yeah, so that means America, after America is destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, it's burning up. And it's burnt up. There's going to be a habitation of devils, meaning spirits and these desert creatures, man. Because they're going to be bound here. Demons. They got freedom to run around right now. This is their playtime. This is their good time, but I'm having fun doing what they're doing. So they're going to be bound.
It says, Babylon the Great is fallen. It's fallen. It has become the habitation of devils, the hole of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
That's right. So this place is going to be desert creatures and spirits here in America. Because mankind ain't going to dwell here no more. It's going to be a desert. It's going to be, most likely it's going to be the largest desert in the world in the kingdom.
For all for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
All nations drunk of the wine of wrath on fornication. All these freedoms, the whoredoms, religions, philosophies, the monetary system, credit system, everything, they're drunk. These nations drunk. They emulate with the suit and tie business. They're drunk. All the world got drunken off of this holiday. That people been corrupt, families been shaken. Because America with its light shines everywhere.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
That witchcraft and also that debt too, man. These nations are drunken with it, they angry.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
It's like the kings of the earth, the rulers and the leader of the earth have committed fornication with her. When two people are in business, they say they in bed together. They committed fornication. They won. They all after world favorite harlot. They all got a piece of her, yo. And they all took the L.
They all burning.
They all burned it.
The STD for this
What
slut.
a STD.
America's a slut.
America is a slut.
And they call her STD from this place.
Yeah. They got genital
Warts,
from they angry.
chlamydia,
They got all of that.
HPV.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Cooties.
All that, man. America done full of drugs in their land because they done got it from the connects and just spread it there. All that, man.
It says, and the merchants.
How? Because of that traffic. So this man is in control of the traffic that go through. So whatever Toyotas going in this country or that country, they got that powder going in, and they got all the drugs going in, and fentanyl is going in too. You got it.
It says, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth have waxed rich through the abundance of her
The
delicacies.
merchants. There's always cargo ships in and out. You look at Staten Island, cargo ships going past, you go to these beaches or whatever, non-stop. Cargo ships. Those are cargo ships. That ain't the Coast Guard. Coast Guard ships are small. There's cargo ships coming in and out. All right? In the ports or whatever, the merchant seamen, the merchant marines, all of that. You see is always cargo coming in and out, product. And that's how they got rich in the traffic. Drug trade, slave trade, commerce. All the wars all the time was about money and commerce and trade. Everybody in the ancient world, they wanted control over the Aegean Sea. North Carthage, that region with the water. It was always to have control over the traffic and the ships. It's always been the same play. Always. Commerce, ships, airspace, traffic in the air. Ain't nothing changed, man. And by that traffic, they got rich. They control the traffic and they cut off other traffic while putting embargoes. That's why these nations are joining together like, yo, we don't want America. They ain't going to eat. This is for ourselves.
That's right.
We police ourselves and we protect the lesser nations.
That's right.
And be a guard unto them. thermonuclear destruction and World War III is inevitable.
Got it.
Huh? Yeah. So I don't know what nobody's talking about. Yo, oh, that's not gonna happen. This is a lifetime. This is a lot of days.
It says, 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 5, Behold, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Sword, famine, death, and destruction. There's gonna be plagues. That's gonna make the Black Death and AIDS, man. It's gonna look like a common cold, man. People gonna drop within hours. They sick today and then they gonna be gone. Yo, I'm gonna mention something, but don't tell me the end of it because I'm only on the 3rd episode. To the Lake on Netflix. I start watching that. You know what I mean? It's about a plague. People get sick. You know what I mean? All chaos. And it's over there, I believe, in Russia. All of Russia, I believe. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It says in verse 6, For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Wickedness hath polluted the whole earth. The whole earth, man, is sick with the wickedness. So things can't keep on going, man. The Lord is not going to, Yahweh Shah is not going to keep allowing these things to go on.
And their hurtful works are fulfilled.
The whole hurtful works, a lot of hurtful works fulfilled, man. Gender thing, man, moving their parts and things like that, that's still a man. It's still a man. All you doing is mutilating your flesh. You're still a man. I mean, the people that's doing it. You're just mutilating your flesh. You're still a man. You know? Still a man. I don't care what you do. Speech therapy, whatever it is, man. Still a man, yo.
It says verse 7 and 8, Therefore saith the Lord Yahweh, verse 8, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
So the Lord ain't gonna let them keep on indulging in their mischief. We're gonna put an end to that when He returns. He's gonna establish a true law, and it's gonna be executed to the teeth. You know what I mean? Executed to the teeth. It ain't gonna be permitted for too long. You're gonna send the cleanup crew, man. Who the cleanup crew? The cleanup crew? That's the angels. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about the cleanup crew and up there in Connect. I'm not talking about that cleaners. I'm talking about the real cleaners, the angels. Lord, and that thermonuclear destruction. You think about it, there's a crew out there that was, they used to be killing out of towners. You know what I mean? Back in the days. Let's get that.
It says, verse 8, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Yeah, which is, yeah. So they got the Lord gonna put an end to that. So what they doing? They openly out here committing all these atrocities and witchcraft and homosexuality and all these things, and it's promoted, it's encouraged. It's encouraged and it's enforced. Media, television, everywhere. You know what I mean?
It says, Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth for to be, and and the souls of the just.
Now, how does blood cry? Blood doesn't cry. It's talking about those spirits that go up in the spiritual realm. No? That's what it's talking about. Blood doesn't cry. It carries nutrition. It carries nutrients. Oxygen, CO2, and things like that. Blood does not cry. So when it's talking about the blood, it's talking about the spirit, the spiritual realm, and the spirits that's alive down here. It's crying. Mainly spiritual realm. All right, you got it.
It says, this is verse 14. Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Destruction to the world and them that dwell out therein.
Verse 15 says, for the sword and their destruction drove nigh.
The drove nigh, that sword of destruction. Destruction. That's the time we're in. We're in wartime. We're not in peacetime. We are not peacetime prophets. We are not peacetime prophets. We have peace with all men, but we're talking about we're in wartime. This is the time we're in the age of war. We're in the midst of World War III. So we're not prophesying of peace. We're prophesying of destruction. We are not peacetime prophets.
It says, and one people shall
We
stand
are
up.
wartime concierge to the Lord. Alright?
Yeah,
We are wartime concierge, right? We are wartime skippers for the Lord. Alright?
It says, for the sword and their destruction drove nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another,
One country, one people, one nation,
and swords in their hands.
swords in their hand. So that's weapons.
It says in verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men,
People of God, people protesting against the government, man. And that's what you want to have.
it says, and invading one another,
Invading one another, taking other people's goods from their home, their women and whatever valuables they have, robbing to survive.
it says,
Because everything gonna be scarce. So you know how valuable alcohol, you know the alcohol for wounds, and drinking alcohol. People gonna use that for wounds. You know how valuable bandages gonna be? You know, you brothers, you can visualize, you know? Those things, man, because people are gonna die from their wounds. A wound that's unattended, especially a leg wound that goes to the bone. You might not know how severe that wound is. It's gotta be dressed. Some wounds so severe you gotta be packed with some type of medicine packaging and clean, irrigated, and repackaged every so and so hours, man. And then you gotta look at the discoloration to make sure the color, to make sure it's fleshy. Like where it got the fleshy color to it.
yeah, right.
There you go. See?
If it's green, it's infected.
You know what I mean?
That means disease.
Yeah.
That means it's not healthy.
Yep.
and it says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes,
Yep. They're not going to regard the higher ups of government, man. The higher up elite. They don't believe them because they're on survival mode. Meaning I have to die to eat or whatever it is, man. That's how it's going to be. You know?
it says, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Yep, plus their action, and it showed that in that series to the lake. You know what I mean? And basically, it looked kind of slow in that first episode, but the action gets right into it, man. You know what I mean?
Verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Yep, they showed it in that. People desiring to get, people trying to get to Moscow or whatever, man. Desire to go to one state, one city, one borough, and won't be able to close doors. You know what I mean? One dude, he smuggled himself into Moscow through the beat truck. You know, but yeah, because his son was there. You know, the dude's son, I'm on blabbering. They start locking things out out of nowhere. It happened quick. It happened real quick where parents couldn't get their children out of the school. One kid, he's smart. He didn't go to where his classmates was. He hid. And he had his cell phone on like silent. His mom's called him and he was like, yo, I'm hiding in this location. She said, could you get right here? I'm gonna come get you. Be quiet and try to get there as fast as possible. And then she just broke the window and got him up out of it. Well, yeah, man. People couldn't get their kids and whatever. They quarantined off, just waiting to die. But yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Decided to go to one city or one location, you can't do it. Yeah, Constitution is suspended, and really on real talk, it works for so-called sovereigns or whatever. That don't work for us. Well, you can play that game. Let's play the game. When they suspend that, yeah, the martial law, because each citizen, right, is under 26 USC 1770 839. Oh shit, it's a lot. Oh, the water, brother, the water. Yeah, Satan don't like that, man. He's serious out here. Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, under martial law. The person say, yo, what do you mean? Under every U.S. citizen that's born here or here is considered a born here or become a citizen. You under 26 USC, that's the United States Code. So it's 26 USC 1770 839. And you can look it up and corner law, meaning you are a corporation or a slave unto this system. Once you're a citizen, you know what I mean? You are under this thing, so you gotta abide by whatever these codes, whatever they say, goes. That's the law under that, because you know you used to have scoffers on the comic book, so they're one for you. Go look it up. If you don't have no comic book warriors on there, comic book warriors, well, we just gave you the code. 26 USC 1770 839. You know? Yep. And they frame ambition by law. So that's under that law, them codes, which is not really supposed to be law, but they codes, but it's law according to this wicked ass system. So basically, that so-called constitution, which wasn't for you anyway, that piece of paper, they're gonna show you what that constitution is. When they put that gun in your face or throw you in that oven or whatever they do. And our people, you should know, the Flavian dynasty moved in on us. You know, threw us in God's gladiatorial arenas, killed us, or whatever, and made us slaves, man. They took our wealth, and they built that Coliseum. the wealth they took from us in the temple. All right?
That's it.
In verse 18, it says, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled.
Because they're proud. These people are proud. You know, American citizens and civilians are proud. And the Lord don't like that. He's going to destroy it because of your pride.
And the houses shall be destroyed.
The houses shall be destroyed. Right? Houses, your houses, you're going to be removed from your houses. You know? Soldiers going to come in and take what you have and what you have. You know, take your woman too, man. I'm sorry. These problems, you know? This one dude showed like, yo, he showed this military operative, he showed this governor, this one. He's like, yo, what gave you the authority to come in here, man? They try to rape the woman and she was pregnant. Belly was out. These motherfuckers are savages. They gonna show you. This is the military. They gonna show you how they think. It's gonna be crazy out here. Houses, what?
Houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Men shall be afraid. Because it's not going, men gonna be afraid, man. Pray for their women, their children, their mother, whatever it is themselves. There's not gonna be any order out here. So like, yo, you gonna constantly be aware, yo. They see their neighbor, they gotta be quiet because their neighbor house is got to bar. So they making sure they gonna be caught. You know what I mean? What's to happen next to them? Yeah, man, the Lord gonna show fear, man.
It says in verse 18.
You got the fear of the Lord. You forgot the fear of the Lord. You don't know the fear of the Lord. The Lord going to make you acknowledge that fear. Make you remember that fear.
This verse 19, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
Not going to have pity upon his neighbor. He's starving to death, man. His stomach is in his back. He's hungry. He's starting to hallucinate, man. So he's going to try to get that nourishment, that fuel. Because at one point of starvation, you can't even eat no more. You gotta get fed through IV. Who's gonna be around to do that? You know, it's a point they starving so much they can't even eat that. Their body is gonna reject it. Yeah, man.
It says,
Because once again, it takes energy to do work. The body to do work. Metabolism and all of that. It takes energy. It takes energy to consume food. Not even your body mechanics, but on a cellular level, it takes energy to put that to work. It's called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. That's the energy molecule that's for the food. Like the fuel your body. It's called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. And I believe it takes place in the powerhouse of the cell by the time. That's just for scoffers. They must talk shit.
it says, and men shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
They shall destroy their houses with the sword, man. So they're going to overthrow the house to survive, to do trade. Food, medical things, food care, things of that nature, bandages, gauze, saline water. These are the real values, so-called. During times before that even, before when it's done, before that, till after that's done away with.
It says, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread.
Well, they're good because of the lack of bread. The scarcity. And that's going to be, the Lord going to sanction it, and Esau going to enact it with that martial law and the shutdown of everything. When they shut down everything, whatever's left, it becomes target. These stores with goods and things like that. Those are first place people go. You know what I mean? These are the other people standing by, waiting for them to rob that so that they can come rob them. I'm sorry, y'all. Yo, people on a hunt. That's why we say y'all about shit outside. You know what I mean?
Shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods.
Spoil their goods.
Because of the lack of bread.
Because of the lack of bread. You know, like meds, all that pain meds. People on a hunt to go up in these pharmacies, these hood pharmacies, the pharmacies in the hood, all of that, you know, chaotic, man. People knowing that, oh, this person's a sick person. You got pain meds. Okay, that lady, that old lady in her bed, they coming to take her pain meds. You know what I mean?
They show you that. Just watch any zombie apocalyptic movie, Walking Dead, Rise of the Walking Dead, right? 28 days later, 28 weeks later. You can look up any of them apocalyptic zombie movies, and they show you how things are scarce. So people start looting and robbing, and people start killing each other and murdering each other to get little Timmy his medication, to get little Becky her asthma medication, to get grandma the pain pills, right? They gonna eat spoiled food. Right? They showed you that in The Last of Us. Right? They ate a spoiled can of ravioli or whatever, spaghetti and meatballs. The shit was expired like 10 years. This has been expired for like 10 years, but they didn't care. Because when you ain't got no food, you want to eat expired food. Alright? But that's the time period we're coming into. These people are going to be lacking. They're not going to have. While the servants of the Lord, they're going to be protected. The servants of the Lord, they're going to have. The Lord is going to provide for them as he provided for the righteous men of old, as he provided for Elijah during the time of famine, as he provided for Jacob and his 12 sons and his 11 sons during the time of famine in Egypt. Famine is nothing new. Famine always happens every now and then on the earth. And the Lord always fed his people, his servants, his elect. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
We're going to hear wars and rumors of wars, just like now. We're going to hear wars and rumors of wars. There's many wars miniature wars going on the earth right now, and rumors. Yeah.
Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled.
We're not troubled. We're not troubled because we got faith in the Lord. We got faith it blocks that
Fear.
trouble.
Yeah.
Because it's wisdom and knowledge is stability. It keeps us grounded and stable. So our fear is on Yahweh Shem Shah, not on that shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so it says
See that ye be not troubled.
you're not troubled.
For all these things must come to pass.
All these things must come to pass, and the scriptures is comforting us because these things have to happen. You know what I mean? These things have to happen. It's inevitable, just like the sun coming up.
One of your biggest causes.
You know what I mean? That's what
flaws.
So the Lord sanctioned it. You know, the Lord sanctioned and willed that. So it just don't play out. So we're not troubled. And then we got the brotherhood also.
See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
Has to come to pass. This is coming before Yahweh Shem Shah. Before Yahweh Shah makes his second return, entering in.
Yeah, life gotta get worse.
Yeah.
It gotta get worse before it gets better.
Yeah.
It gotta get darker before it gets lighter. And we're coming into these dark times. We're coming into these worst times. The day of great tribulation, the day of Jacob's trouble. We are coming into this time period. It has to happen. Not having electricity, not having clean running water, shortage of food, people being afraid.
You got a fair license plate, fear God, right? Sorry,
God, it's a spirit. Right? These things has to happen in order for us to be saved. Why do you think his name is the Savior? We have to be in trouble to be saved. We have to be in danger to be saved. So that shows you danger has to happen. So it says, back to Matthew 24, verse 7, verse 6. For all these things must come to pass.
So these things gotta come to pass. The nationwide and global famine. The pestilence that's like worse than a black plague, man. Alright? Once again, famine on a nationwide and global scale. Alright, martial law, World War III, MOTV. All these things have to take place.
It says, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
End is not yet. End is not yet, so this thing's going to take place in this step. Then the end. What happened? No?
For nation shall rise against nation,
Yep. One nation, one nationality, one country against a country.
and kingdom against kingdom.
Kingdom against kingdom.
And,
One continent against a continent,
and there shall be famine
There shall be famines
and pestilence
and pestilence. So there's going to be great diseases where people going to be dropping. They contract flu-like symptoms. 1 day, 2 days, they be dead.
and earthquakes in diverse places.
Earthquakes in different places, man. All these things going to be happening during the same time, man. That's what it's going to cause people to be afraid. It's fighting with these problems. Because it ain't going to be no kind of sense of relief. You know what I mean? Moving around like pilgrims and things like that. So there ain't going to be no relief. Dead, famine, all these things going on at the same time, man. You know? You know what I mean?
sorrows.
Listen, all these are the beginning of sorrow. Because it's going to intensify. Because there's a starvation and that famine. There's going to be a new meat source. People going to be a new meat source.
Yeah. Talking about the shortage of eggs.
Shortage of eggs?
It's going to be a shortage of
Shortage of people. People's next on the menu.
That's why Jake want to be destroyed. Then, verse 9, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
Yeah, you're going to be delivered into them camps. Some of us might die in them camps. We was talking about that earlier, before camp. You know, some of us gotta be martyrs. And then some of us gonna be delivered out of them situations by angels, spiritual powers, and brothers that have the spiritual powers. Because we're not all gonna get it at once. You know?
And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another.
You're gonna be offended by this word and betray one another, man. You're gonna have cutthroats, agents, people that sell out and try to save their life. The Lord said, Yahweh said, he that know to save his life gonna lose it. He that loses it gonna gain it. You know? Because the Lord is dealing with the honest system, man, the test. You know? The servant isn't greater than the master. How shall I have to suffer? Before the Yahushua was tortured, and he had to go through a life dealing with hard-headed motherfuckers, scoffers, and all of that. People talking shit, trying to put him to death. The Lord was first born and try to put him to death, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Where was he starved? Ask him where that chariot was at.
Yeah.
You know? Well,
They try to kill him before he even started.
yeah, man.
It says, and many false prophets shall rise and deceive many.
Many false prophets gonna rise and see many, man. Look, you saw Peter Popoff on a commercial stop, Miracle Water. This nigga was selling tap water. He was selling faucet, bottled up faucet water, yo. People like, yo, I got this. I got $40,000. God, Lord Jesus. Yo, I'm like, yo, I'm looking at this shit, I'm laughing. Infomercials at the other night, I'm laughing. I'm thinking this shit is funny, yo. I used to look at it as a amusement, but it's bad, yo. You got it, false prophets. You know?
Yeah. Deceiving many, man. Saying that the mark of the beast is not the RFID microchip.
Yeah.
That is sin. That is white women.
Yeah, so you giving people the authority to go get that. You giving them a license, and they dumbasses gonna listen to you and go get it.
And then
Without vetting the source. What the apostles and the brothers on down the ring always say? Vet all information. They ain't vet nothing. They gonna actually go get and plan it.
yeah. And what proved that? The little test, was that mandation.
Yeah.
Right? Y'all couldn't go to work, couldn't go to restaurants. That was just a test. That was a trial run. And y'all failed. Y'all all folded. And y'all took that juicy juice.
In the process of elimination, y'all, look, I'm not the smartest person. I understand that, right? But since when these motherfuckers are so concerned about your safety, when did that ever happen?
In the
Was
history of
someone
time.
so concerned about your safety in the history of all crackers?
Right.
Were they concerned about your well-being, telling you to go get vaccinated? I don't remember that.
And then,
I'm like, yo, you wear Greek sparing gifts, man.
they actually use the word blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yeah.
They use that terminology. I never heard that terminology used in my life until I heard the Israelites teach.
Yeah.
Until I heard the brothers teaching.
And I'm
But they had a press conference, and they had this Uncle Tom in a suit and tie and a military guard, right? Saying blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans need to do this. I said, what the hell?
And the mask don't protect against nothing. That's just like you wear a condom just for like, it makes you think you protect yourself. Really not, it got microscopic holes.
Yep.
Just like the mask.
Yep.
You got that shit, you wearing it, man. Just like when you should be doing asbestos removal, you gotta have the hooded respirator suits, like, you know what I mean?
Quarantine outfits.
Yes, the help better than that. You better off wearing one of them suits walking around like this.
The bubble suit.
You know what I mean? Yo, come on, man, make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, but I get frustrated because they actually think everyone's stupid.
They do.
You know what I mean?
And they are. You are. They think it, they know it, because you are stupid. Americans has to be the stupidest people on the planet Earth. That's a fact.
And the mask don't help. What you know? What you talking about? Yeah, well, go remove asbestos from that shit and see what happens.
And then that criminal Fauci, he was being charged. And then the president pardoned him. He got pardoned for the crimes against humanity, man.
And you got dumb fucks still wearing a mask on in the trains. Prevent, yo. That's why I know that Greek thing. I know that Troy existed, but that story with Achilles and all that is bullshit. It can't happen. You know what I mean? This was supposed to be Elliot or something, whatever it is. I forgot that play. Was it Homer or whatever? No, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Now look. That's what they had to say. We wear a Greek spirit gift because they use the Trojan horse or whatever. The same thing with the condoms or whatever, because that was a thing where people were actually getting contracted AIDS or whatever. You use a condom, Trojan horse. Basically, there's either defenses, the disease. Right. But that's why I said the saying was we wear Greek spirit gifts. Just what these motherfuckers care about you. So you gonna go get that juice. You know, and they gonna run that play again. Alright, what up, Alex? My bad, I was caught in thought.
No, that's okay. No, you do you.
Alright, later. Yeah, so yeah, man. You know what I mean?
Verse 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Wax cold, man. Your neighbor, man. Your neighbor, niggas' neighbors gonna bash their skull in. Go get that food, man. On canned goods. Niggas gonna lose their life over canned goods, man. You know what I mean? For true cocktail, the motherfucker might get this throat cut. It's gonna get real gritty out here, man. I say out here, I mean in America. America's the most hot. You know what I mean? Yeah, this place supposed to be superpower, but you got motherfuckers living in tents in DC, yo.
Yeah.
You got people, I done seen that a couple of years ago, living in tents. The nation's capital.
Homeless rise. It's on the rise.
What type of shit is that? All these golf courses and things like that.
Yeah. It says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Wax cold, man. People gonna be callous and ruthless and do heinous acts because they gotta survive, man. So that neighbor that was a neighbor for years ago, man, he's out to survive. You know what I mean? He might overthrow your home, man. That's what these people. The homeless are gonna have homes. They ain't gonna be jacking, yo.
But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
You gotta endure, so you're not saved until you endure to the end. The soldier endures to the end. The soldiers endure to the end. We deployed in this truth, and we gotta stay until we relieve of our duty. Right?
And this gospel,
And we gotta endure, and we gotta endure with niggas talking slick from the job, when the world talking slick. So you might have to, somebody talking reckless, you gotta brush that off. You can't just punch this nigga in the face. There's a lot of risk now. I'm sorry, yeah. You take a threat, you know you in the world, yo, you like, yo, you ain't. A threat was worse than somebody doing something to you. Because your blood is boiling. But the truth, you gotta shake a lot of things. To best your ability. If the threat is not close up on you got it.
yeah, you gotta take L's.
Yeah, you got it. Yep.
You gotta take
But always
L's.
say, yo, you gotta take the low.
You gotta take L's.
You know what I mean?
This is not our world.
Yeah.
And the Lord is our defender. So you gotta let the Lord take matters. You gotta let the Lord handle things. And I don't mean you let somebody violate you in the same breath. You don't incite things or antagonize things. You don't make things worse, basically. You don't escalate. You de-escalate. You defuse. And then all those fails, you gotta do what you gotta do. But you avoid it at all possibilities. Because the Lord can do far worse than an ass whooping that you can give. The Lord can kill people's families. The Lord can make their kids sick, their families sick, their mothers sick. To watch their loved ones die before their eyes. You just giving somebody a black eye. The fuck is that? You know, you lumping somebody up. The fuck is that? Talk about the Lord could wipe out people's bloodline. And the Lord can make people want to die and not die. That's the kind of power we're talking about.
Did it in World War I, death fled from the soldiers, man. Half their face blown off. And they wanted to die and didn't.
Yeah, morphine wasn't helping. Matthew 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world.
This good news of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world, man. And now, the whole world is the gospel going out, man, in this time. So, whether they get the memo, I'm going to tell you, they didn't get put up on game. It wasn't meant for them. They was just be sleep. And they were in a spiritually induced coma.
Yeah.
Got it.
And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world
in all the world.
for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
Then it didn't come. Hearing that end, man, the Lord preaches throughout the earth. All right? So, the clock is ticking. You know what I mean? All right.
Yeah, we have to.
So, with that, we like to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors again to our apostles, our bishops, honors to Akim, and the listeners that go all week in and week out. All right? And Shalom.
Shalom.